Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dom, or Dami if you are new here. I'm so glad to have you here. In today's video, I'm gonna just be doing my makeup. Me and my boyfriend are gonna hang out later on this evening. It's currently 6:30, but I don't know what we're gonna be doing, so I just wanted to put on a little bit of makeup and try out a few new products that I got today from Ulta. So I have my bin ready, and then I have an eyeshadow palette that I don't think I've really talked about on my channel yet because it did come in like a mystery box. So I wanted to play with that. I wanted to try out a few new products that I recently got today at Ulta. So I thought, what better way than to incorporate a few different things that I've never talked about on my channel than to just do a get ready with me. So let's get on into the video. My face is clean. I haven't put any skincare on it. For my skincare, I'm going to be using the COSRX Advanced Snail 92 All-in-One Cream, and I love this stuff so much. When I went to Chicago in April, I bought this and I have been using it religiously ever since. But I am going to mix in the new Milani bronzing drops. I picked these up at Ulta today and I got them in the shade dark. I think there's like 2 or 3 shades, I'm not sure, but these are in the shade dark. Get you some coffee, get you something to drink. So I picked these up. I feel like these are gonna be, I don't know. I never tried like the Summer Fridays ones or anything like that. Elf recently just came out with some bronzing drops, but I want to show you. That's what it looks like. So I feel like this could be just really pretty, just like on their own. Like I feel like that would be really gorgeous. I like the consistency of it. I like that they're not really glittery, but there is some color to it. I feel like I could use this similarly to how I used my Elf Halo Glow. So I'm just gonna take like a little bit of this on my hand, and then I'm gonna mix a drop or two. I think I'm gonna do about that much, maybe a little bit more. I'm gonna do about that much. And that looks gross, but anyway, I'm gonna mix these together and then I'm gonna put this on my skin to see what this looks like. Because I feel like this could give me a little bit of a sheer coverage, just like a little bit of color, obviously. This could be good for those no makeup days where you just kind of want to be a little bit more enhanced, but you don't want anything too crazy coverage wise, especially in the heat. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like I would have to keep trying this out to really see what this looks like, or try them out by themselves, because this makes my skin glowy as it is, but I really like how it looked on the back of my hand. I still feel like I have like, well, now I have like an even more hydrated hand, but I do feel like there is a slight bit of coverage, and it just kind of helps even out the skin a little bit. So I think that's pretty neat. So I will be trying those out even more. I kind of want to put a little bit more on just to see, but I think we're just gonna have to like let everything settle in. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I do look radiant. I feel like I do have a little bit more coverage, especially because I do have like some imperfections right in here that I feel like are slightly covered up a bit. So I don't know. So far I like this. I like the way that it's looking like on my phone. In my mirror, I see like a little bit of coverage, but it's definitely more natural looking in person than it is on here. I feel like on here it looks like I have more coverage on my skin, but I like it. I like both views. I think they both look nice. I'd be interested to see what this would be like if I would apply this with a sponge or to apply this with a brush. So stay tuned for this, at least on a YouTube Shorts, or maybe on my TikTok. I might talk about this a little bit more and like go in depth on that, but I don't know. So I'm just going to do my normal face base. I use the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. I'm in the shade 13. This is like my summer staple. I love this stuff so much. It just makes my skin look nice. And then I'll use about that much. So I still used about the same amount. I should have used a little bit less to see, since I do have these bronzing drops on, just to see kind of how that works. My bad. Just to kind of see. My brushes are moving this. It wouldn't be a video of mine if something didn't drop on the floor. Anyway, like I was saying, I should have played around with that to see how much, not coverage, but just to kind of see what it looked like with just a little less product on. Like here, I just have my skin tint on, and I feel like I'm getting more coverage out of it than I typically do, since those bronzing drops kind of, I feel like, helped blur my skin a little bit, which is what I feel like the Halo Glow does to my skin. And I don't have any filters on my phone. I'm just using my phone. I have an iPhone 14 Pro Max. I don't like do anything with my settings for real. I just open up my phone camera and hit the record button. So there might be a slight filter, but I'm not sure. I feel like there isn't though. I mean, I feel like there might be a slight one, but nothing different than what I usually would film with. I feel like my skin looks really pretty. It looks really glowy. It looks really hydrated. It looks very even, and I love that. So I definitely do think those bronzing drops help to even everything out, which is really nice. So I really like that. This I don't think would work on top, because I feel like it would just, I don't think this would work on top of my skin. But yeah, so far I do like it underneath this. We'll see how everything wears, but I feel like it looks nice. So I'm very happy about that. I kind of want to try, I really have been liking my Say bronzer, but I am trying a new powder bronzer, so I don't know if I should use this underneath, and then yeah, I'm just gonna use this underneath. I'm gonna use this underneath because I love this bronzer. It's my favorite thing ever so far, like liquid bronzer and like this type of thing. I really love my Rare Beauty one. That one's so good. Just the shades, I wish they had a few darker shades, because in the summertime, like, I'm gonna get darker, and that shade just won't work for me in the summertime. But this stuff I really like. I think I'm gonna talk about that. I don't know when I'm gonna do a makeup favorites video, because I really haven't been trying out that many new products, and the products that I have tried out, it's not enough to dedicate a full video on. So when I get enough stuff, or whatever, I will do a makeup roundup video and talk about all of my thoughts and opinions. But I'm really enjoying that one. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes coming in the mail. I purchased the Cosmic brushes, the Cool Trolls and the Neutrals palettes. I purchased those, so those did ship. So I will get them in the next week or two, and once I get them, then I will do a video or videos using them. So yeah. Okay, moving on. Where is my concealer? Okay, so for concealer, I'm just gonna use my Huda Beauty one, because I just like that one the most, I feel like, and I just think it's so pretty and it's cute and I like it a lot. And I'm in the shade 7.3. And I just put a little like this. This is pretty much the same base routine as my summer makeup routine. So if you liked that, like if you watched that video, then this is pretty much the same, except for I didn't have the bronzing drops at the time. So yeah, but I'm just gonna go right under there. I'm just going to blend out my concealer like so. I also kind of want to try the Rhode Beauty the cream blushes that just released. Those look pretty. I kind of want to try those, and I also want to try the new like lip tints because I have one that I've used up almost completely and I really like that one, so I kind of want to try another one. Okay, now that that side's done, let's go to the other side. And then I ordered the Blend Bunny Longing palette. I haven't ordered anything from Blend Bunny in a while. I think the last thing that I ordered from them was it was like the 90s palette, the Sugar and Grunge, that one. But there have been many releases since then, so I decided to pick up the Longing palette because I like blues and cool tones, shades, stuff like that, so I thought that would be pretty. I considered purchasing the Unearthly like the summer palette collection, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not sure. I'm not huge into like oranges and yellows and colors like that. I feel like I'm more into like berries and purples and blues and greens. That's what I feel like I lean towards the most. So super warm tone colors, I don't know. I just feel like I don't go for them that often. So, and I also think too, because a lot of those tones clash with my green hair and I will feel like Christmas, although yeah. So I just try to steer clear of those. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna set my face with my Sephora setting powder. This is my favorite one. I do want to try like a peach toned setting powder, and I also want to try like a pink toned one. So I think maybe in the next couple weeks or so I'm gonna be like looking into powders to see what powders would be good, suitable for my skin tone. I've been thinking about like peachy and pink powders for a minute now, so I'd be interested to see what could work on my little face. So we're just gonna go right under here like so, and then I'm just gonna pat on my eyeball. I'm just gonna make sure I really get in there because I'm gonna be applying shadow on top, and so I don't want it to be like tacky or anything like that. I will say my skin is looking very nice. I do like the way that my skin is looking right now. I feel like my skin has looked probably honestly the best it's looked recently. So I don't know if it's just like the bronzing drops in collaboration with my skin tone, but it looks so good. We're thriving here, okay? We are thriving. And then I just kind of stamp over my forehead. I do like to have powder on my forehead because I don't want to be too shiny, and then get it around my nose. We can always add glow back, but I'm an oily person naturally, and then it's like 100 degrees outside where I live, so I need to, you know, make sure that my makeup is gonna stay in place. So I like to go heavy with the powder, and I like this powder because I can do that without feeling cakey or thick. Everything just looks smooth, and I like that a lot. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on my eyeshadow. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics Charmer palette. This came in one of their mystery boxes. Oh, I don't even know when this mystery box like launched or whatever, but this is what it looks like. It reminds me of Valentine's Day. The only thing that throws me off, to be honest, is like this color here. I feel like this color should not be in here for some reason. I just don't love that. So yeah, I kind of want to use this, but also for my blush, I'm going to be using my Patrick Ta blush. And so I want to use one of the blush. Oh, my palette's disgusting. I've had this for a while, but I want to use one of these blushes kind of like in my crease and then do something like that. So I really don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest, but I think I want to use something in here. I know I'm using this for blush, but for eyeshadow, I feel like I kind of want to use this color in my crease and then maybe put one of these shimmers on there or something, because these colors I don't really want purpley toned colors right now today. So I think I want to do it like a fluffy brush with like this or this. I think it's going to be the bright pink one. She's Vibrant. I think I want to, I'm feeling like She's Vibrant is the move. I don't know. I've just been loving this step here where I'm just like putting bright shades like on my eyes. So yeah, that was a lot of yapping. But anyway, let's find a brush here. I feel like I don't have a fluffy brush, like fluffy brush. We'll just do this one. I think this is like an old BH Cosmetics brush from years ago. I'm just gonna go right on in there, and I'm just gonna apply that like so. That's gonna be pretty, especially over my chocolatey skin. I've been loving putting like blush on my eyelids lately. I don't know. There's just something about it that's just so pretty. I feel like the blushes, they blend out really nicely. I've been using the Kosas one a lot to do this, and I've been thriving. It's been amazing. So what can I say? What can I say? My eyebrows are doing all sorts of things right now, but that's all right. Does this have mirror? Yes. And I don't do a ton of this as I'm still going, but I don't want this to be like obviously you could tell because it's pink blush, right? But I don't need this to be, you know, like super high opacity, if that makes sense. I'm just doing a little something to bring attention to my eyes and make it look like we did something with our makeup. This is also like a good way to use your products for more than just one thing. And then I'm not even going to put any glitter primer or anything like that because I don't want like a ton on the eyes, but I think I'm going to use this shade here, this pink, and I'm just going to use this on my finger, and I'm just going to go and tap that right onto my lid like so. And then I'm just kind of smearing it around. It doesn't have to be perfect, and I don't want it to be super thick. That's why I'm not using any glitter primer, because I want this to still feel very light and airy, if that makes sense. I typically like thicker eyeshadows, and I usually like a bunch of thick, not thick, but kind of like more textured shimmers. But I feel like for this look specifically, since I just kind of want to go in like with a lighter hand and keep it very fresh and light, duh, how many times can I say light? I like the formula of these shadows for that, because I can just pick it up on my finger and it's not an ordeal. I picked the wrong shade. It's not an ordeal. I don't have to worry about it doing anything too crazy. So I did pick up the wrong shade though, so I'm gonna kind of go with that. But other than that, I feel like I'm really liking how this is coming together. I feel like this is, like I said, a simple way to use your makeup for different uses, and also just, you know, kind of freshen up your look and just refresh yourself. Duh. So yeah, that's where my eyes are. I'm gonna use just a little bit more of the shimmer, just a little bit. There we go. I just kind of like smeared this all over my lid. Like, there's no perfect way to do this. It's just putting it on and letting it do its thing. So this is what the eyes look like. Cute, right? Cute. Okay, moving forward, I think that I should use some bronzer. So I'm going to be trying out the new NYX Buttermelt bronzer. This one is in the shade Better Than You. I have no idea if what this is going to look like on me. It smells good. I have no idea. I need a smaller brush though, because I don't want anything too crazy. Should I use this one? I kind of want to use this one because I feel like it would get in there, but I'm scared. I haven't used like a powdered bronzer in a while. I always just use my Rare Beauty one, or the Say one that I've been using, or the e.l.f. putty bronzer. Okay, I have no idea. Okay, I think I'm gonna use maybe this brush here. This is just like a BH Cosmetics brush that I've had for years. Is BH Cosmetics still a thing? I think so. So yeah, we're gonna try this out. I'm very scared. This could totally ruin my makeup. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm just gonna tap some of that off. That looks very warm. I'm just gonna, okay, we're gonna tap that off and then we're just gonna go in here. Okay. That looks like blush. Okay. Okay then. I'm going to do the other side now, I guess. Okay. I do like this, but I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what to do now. That is so red. This is not a bronzer. Okay. Wow. Now I'm stumped. I'm going to take my actual blush brush. I'm just going to tap over that. Like, dang it. See, I don't want to tap over that because that actually has product on it. I'm going to take this brush here and I'm just going to kind of tap that to kind of soften it. I don't mind the color. The color isn't, I don't mind the color as a blush, but it wasn't what I was expecting. So now I have to figure out what I want to do from there. Get it? Okay. I think what I want to do is, I think I want to use the pink. I was going to kind of use these, the She's Vibrant, and then the one that's so clearly used and abused. I was going to use these two together, but I feel like since I already have like this going on, I should just go in with this one. So I think I'm just going to go in with She's Vibrant and hope for the best, right? So you're actually supposed to use the powder first and then go in with the cream. So I'm just gonna coat my brush in this and tippy tappy. Look at how much blush that's on there. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go over top, like so. And I feel like that just kind of like marries the two colors together. I don't hate the bronzer. I just think it is not a bronzer. Like, that is not a bronzer. But anyway, so now I'm gonna go into the cream side of that blush, and I'm just going to put that on as well. These pans are kind of hard to get into sometimes. So I'm just gonna take that, and then I'm also gonna tap that on my hand because I feel like you should just tap everything out on your hands or smooth everything out. Look how pretty that is. I love blush. And I don't mind looking like I got sunburned or punched in my face. So, and I think my boyfriend actually really likes the amount of blush that I wear. It just gives me like, oh, I've been sun-kissed. Anyway, okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose like that. Okay, so now that the cheekies are done, looks cute, I like it a lot. I like where this is going. I feel glowy, I feel cute, I feel pretty. I just feel like that's a little weird right there, but anyway, I'm just gonna take a little bit here. I feel like I just look a little too like powdered right there. Anyway, moving forward. Now I don't know what to do. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of put some powder around here just to kind of keep everything in check. Oh, let's see, what else did I have? Let's do brows. So I got this new e.l.f. brow like lamination. It's called it's the new e.l.f. brow laminating gel. In the package, I thought it was gonna be like this big, not this big, but I'm excited. So I'm going to start. I like that there's like a spoolie, like a brush, like a brow brush, a stiff brow brush, and then a comb side to this. So I'm just gonna brush my brows out like so. And then I feel like this is a product that is gonna be similar to the Refi. Like this is what I feel like the Refi product looks like, but I never tried Refi, so I'm not sure. I don't wanna like say that, but I feel like it's similar. So yeah, I'm gonna try this one. This is what it looks like. It comes out white. I'm going to scrape off the excess product, and then I'm going to push my brows up like so, and then okay, I don't mind that. I like, it's almost like a paste, like a texture paste type of formula. It's not super wet, which I like, but I feel like if you use too much of this, I wonder if this will turn white. You get what I'm saying? Because I feel like my brows are a little white right now. I don't know if that is something that I can avoid, or maybe I'm supposed to put that away and then work it with the other side. Pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. If I can get it off. Okay, let's see here. How do I do this without, jeez, I can't even get the freaking, there we go. Anyway, so now I'm just gonna take the brush and just brush them up. Okay, that's how I'm supposed to do it. Okay. I could see people really liking this, especially if you really like that like laminated brow effect. I feel like people could really like this. Only question is, I feel like it is going to disturb your makeup around your brows. It is disturbing my makeup around my brows, so I think you are going to need to do this because it is going to disturb your product around your eyebrows. So that is the only thing. I'm gonna try to fix my makeup by my brows. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that real fast, and then yeah, I'm just gonna kind of, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm just gonna kind of pat everything down, so hopefully everything stays in place. But yeah, so far I like this. I will report back on how this keeps my brows lasting, but I like this so far. I feel like it really tamed my brows and got them kind of in a spot, and I feel like so far it's been easy to use. The only thing is this will just disturb your makeup underneath your brows, so do this first, clean up your brows a little bit, and then proceed. But yeah. Okay, so to tie my look together, I'm going to use a little bit of this ColourPop gel liner. This is in the shade Plum Smash. This is from the Multi-Chrome collection, I want to say, maybe. Yeah, I think this is from the Multi-Chrome collection. This is what it looks like. It doesn't look like anything too crazy, but I feel like that'll just kind of tie everything together in the waterline. And I'm gonna put on some mascara. I really like my makeup look. It's so pretty. I'm always here for a blushy moment. I think it's just cute. I feel like it's summery. I love the colors. Love all of that. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on a coat of mascara. This is the Panorama mascara from L'Oreal. I've been using this one for a while. I really don't have any other mascaras open currently. I don't think I have any other mascaras. I might have one floating around elsewhere, but this is the one that I've just been using. So I feel like my lashes, I think I have nice natural lashes. So I think for the most part, most mascaras work for me, and I don't know, I use mascara more than anything. Like, I don't use lashes that much, so I kind of don't want to spend $30 on mascara. I feel like if I can find something at the drugstore that works best for me, then that's my goal. That's what I prefer to do. But some things it's kind of hard to do, so anyway, moving on. I'm just gonna do the other side. But yeah, I feel like this is starting to get a little dry though. I'm not gonna fake it. It's getting a little dry. Has anyone been watching Love Island or Perfect Match? Because I've been watching Love Island and I'm all caught up. Today is Saturday, by the way, and I want Leah to go home. I'm sick of Leah. She makes me angry. I want Leah and Rob to go home. I'm just overseeing them. And I kind of want Serena to go home too, to be honest. And Nicole, and honestly, at this point, the whole cast. Anyway. But let me know what you think of Love Island if you're watching. Anyway, moving on to lips. I'm trying out the e.l.f. lip liner. This one is in the shade Plum. Yeah, okay. This does not tell me on here, but I know that this is in the shade Plum. It only tells you on the outside packaging. I usually don't go for plum lip liners. I usually like a brown. But they didn't have brown at Ulta today, and my sister was like, well, you always do brown, so try something new. And I'm like, okay, but a brown lip liner is the go-to. But I guess since it's summertime, we'll do something colorful. Okay, that's really creamy. Got a little bit. This does come pre-sharpened, which is very nice as well. Although this is plum, it's a color that I would wear. Like, I have, this is so smooth, by the way. Now the question is this gonna kind of dry down? I feel like doing this, it'll kind of dry down a little bit. But longevity is also going to be my question. But this is a pretty color. I like that a lot. Okay, that's very smooth. And then for the topper, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty lip oil in the shade Frosted Buns. It is so cute. I've been wearing this religiously since I got it like 2 weeks ago, but This is a combo, well, not this combo specifically, but this lip combo reminds me of a lip combo I used to wear all the time a couple years ago, like pre-pandemic. It was a Wet n Wild lip liner, I want to say in the shade Plum, and then it was the ColourPop lip gloss that they don't make anymore. And this is just like the nicer version, like the bougier version of that, and I love it so much. I like that a lot. So pretty. I am going to spray my face with some setting spray if I can find some, and then I will come back and tell you guys what I think of my face so far. Okay, so I'm actually going to do setting spray on camera with you guys because my favorite setting spray ran out. I ran out of this. I ordered a new one yesterday, but I still have some in here, but it's just like spitting at me, so I don't want to ruin my makeup trying to get this to come out. So I'm going to use the one that I have in my kit. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Set and Refresh Spray. So you do have to shake this one up because it's a compound. I don't know if that's the right word, but it separates. So I'm just gonna, ooh, that's a nice mist. So we're just gonna spray my face a little bit. Ooh, that feels nice. That feels really good. I like the mist on that because your face feels wet, but it's not like drenched. It's like a soft mist. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, cool. Great. Anyway, I might be using this on my face. Moving on. Okay, let's get into the products that I tried, how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking so far. I'm looking in my mirror and I think my face looks top notch. I think my skin looks beautiful. It looks glowy. Like the blush looks beautiful. My skin tint looks beautiful. Like I really, really like how this turned out. Do I feel like a little bit of a grease ball? I could see it in a few hours. I could see it. But do I love this? Absolutely. The blush is blushing. This blush right here, it makes my heart sing. Okay, let's go through the products and let's chat. Okay, I definitely think these have a lot to do with what the base is doing, because I already love my base routine as it is. So my base routine is like perfect already. Love it. It's excellent. It's great. But I just feel like something about this, I think it's like the little bit of coverage that you get from this, and it's very thin, it's very lightweight, and it's not greasy looking, and it's not sparkly metallic looking. It just gives like a healthy glow mixed with my skincare, bro. It's over with. It's over with. Like, I just feel like glass skin who? Like my skin is perfect who? Like, it's giving what it needed to give, honestly. Honestly, it really is. So far I like these. I'm gonna keep trying this out, but this is honestly probably the best $16 that I spent today. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So yeah, this is cute. I really like this a lot. Let's see, what else did I try out? The Unearthly palette, we'll talk about this briefly. Formula wise, I really like the formula. I don't know what's on that. Anyway, I think it's setting spray that I tried to spray earlier. But the mattes are really nice in this palette. They have nice mattes. They have nice shimmers. If you haven't tried this before, check their website out. I probably have a video up on my channel using one of their palettes. I think I have I know I have one up from a couple years ago. It's the Not Normal palette, but they do have nice products. So definitely check that out. But yeah, the formula is really beautiful in these. Love the shimmers. The texture of the shimmers are really pretty, especially for something like this. I just think everything looks so cute. Everything's just tied together in my face. I don't know. I just cannot stop looking at myself. Okay. Sorry. I've been up since 4 a.m. also, so that probably is not helping with my squirreliness. We're doing great, sweetie. We're doing great. Okay, let's talk about the bronzer. The bronzer, as a bronzer, is a miss. It's a miss because this is not a bronzer. This is straight up a blush. I swatched this a little bit in store and I was like, I might be able to make it work. This is what it looks like. But on the skin, and I compared this to another bronzer that I had. Like on my hand, it even kind of looks, you're like, back here, you're like, okay, it might be a bronzer. And then once you really get up close and in there, you're like, oh, that's a bit red. I compared it to my Alamar bronzer, and I was like, oh, well, this is deeper. It should work, right? This is my Alamar bronzer. That's what that looks like. And it's also pretty warm. But I feel like this just has too much red in it. It just has too much red in it for some reason. I don't know why, but it's a beautiful product, just not as bronzer. As you can see today, it ended up turning into blush, and you know, I love the Patrick Ta blushes, so I feel like these two together worked really pretty, and I came up with a beautiful blush combination that I really liked. And so I will continue wearing these two together, but bronzer, a powder bronzer, we're still on the market for. So let me know if you have any powder bronzers that work for you and you're a chocolate mommy, okay? Yeah, but I do like that. I did want to actually try their blushes, the actual marketed blushes. I wanted to try those, but they didn't have them at my Ulta, and I didn't want to stop at Target, so I didn't try those out. But anyway, onto the eyebrow product. This is what my brows look like. All up close and personal, but this is what my brows look like. I feel like my brows look nice. They don't, as I was saying, you know, because I was kind of saying like before, I was like, I wonder if this is gonna stay white in my brows. It completely dried down. I don't see any white castiness or like pastiness in my brows, and I went over them a few times before I used like the actual spoolie itself, and I didn't get that issue. So far so good. I'm really liking all the products that I tried, and I'm very surprised, but because I feel like that hardly ever happens where I'm just like, okay, I could vibe with this. I could see myself like actually using these things every day in my routine. And then the lip liner, the last and final thing, so very smooth. I feel like this looks so pretty on my lips. The only thing I question is the longevity of this, and then how transfer resistant it is. It's $2, so I don't have, you know, these Makeup by Mario or Charlotte Tilbury expectations, but I feel like e.l.f. has really been coming in clutch with their really like affordable products. And not only that, they're good. Like, this is so creamy. Like, this feels nice. Like, it does not tug on the lips. And I really have been wanting the brown shade, but this color is beautiful too. And I feel like just paired with this lip oil, it just makes my lips look so juicy and cute, and I love it so much. So yeah, besties. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. It has been a long one. I'm so glad to have you here. Hopefully you enjoyed the get ready with me while I kind of tried a few new products. If you guys like this sort of content, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, friends.